Hello everyone, today I'm making TATSOI spinach pie. This is traditional shape, and I make another shape, open face. Very tasty. Welcome to Saigon Cook Travel. I am Saigon Cook. If you're new to my channel, please like, share my videos, and subscribe. That means a lot to me. Thank you. So this is TATSOI lettuce spinach that I grow along the side of our yard, and they doing very well. And as soon as I see they making flowers, that means they will do seed very soon. So I go ahead and cut up the leaves for making the pies. You can see I got a lot of them for full basket and still have more. So I wash thoroughly. You be careful because the TATSOI is on the ground, so it should have a lot of dirt. Need to wash thoroughly. So I have a bunch of green onion. I will cut it, the white part separately with the green, because the white part we will saute it to be fragrant before we put in other green onion and other vegetables. So I'm done with the green onions. Now I chop the onion. You can do white onion or yellow onion or Vidalia. I have a pretty big onion here, and I will dice it. When you put the onion in the pie and saute it before you put in, it make the stuffing sweeter. Now I go ahead and chop 1 head of garlic. I have this garlic, it have little cloves, small cloves. So I show you a trick to get it easy to chop. I put them in empty ramen bag. You can put it in the Ziploc bag, and I use meat malice to mash them. When I feel they all mashed, I open and remove the skin. At this point, the skin easy to remove. It's a lot easier if you chop the top of the garlic clove first. But because they are tiny, so it's okay. So after I remove all the shells, I mince them small now. This is to prevent someone who doesn't like garlic and they got a big piece in the filling. Not for me. I am okay with big or small garlic. I love garlic, and it's good for you because the garlic has anti-infectious quality. It fights the infection. Now I have a very small piece of ginger. The original spinach pie, they won't do the ginger, but I am Asian, so I add the ginger, and I don't add a lot, just a little bit so that it go for the flavor, like your secret ingredients. More than that, ginger is good for you. It have good digestion, and if you feel nausea, the ginger will help it too. So again, I tried to mince the ginger into small pieces. And that's it. We have prepped on ingredients. Now I freshly ground the black pepper, and on my seasonings are here. Now before we saute them, chop the stem separately from the leaves, because the stem will need a little more time than the leaf. When you saute, add the stem first, after that the leaves. You done that, and now we get ready for sautéing. This is my husband version, so he don't eat fat. He is vegetarian, so I use olive oil. So I add ginger, garlic, white part of green onion, and let them go to be fragrant. When you smell aroma and you look at them, they are blondie a little bit. That means this time you add onions. And you saute for until the onions wilted, and you can drop in the stems and stir fry it for a little. After they all stir around, then you add the leaves. You don't need to cook too much, because when we make the pie, it bakes in the oven and it will cook more. And I like the crunchiness of the stems still, so I don't cook so much. And now I season. And that's it. You set aside to cool. And this is the other version that I use 1 tablespoon of chicken fat. When you use chicken fat, the flavors is nicer. I think that I become Jewish because I love chicken fat, and the Jewish, they use a lot of chicken fat and they call it small. Alright, so when my other aromatic ingredients have been done and blondie and aromatic, I drop in the stems and now the leaves. You can see a lot of TATSOI spinach, but after you done sautéing, they wilted, and that is easy to handle and put in the stuffing. Okay, now I'm season my skillet and you stir around and that's done. Smell very good. And now I add the green onion on top of them. And talking about cheeses, I have 3 kinds here: Cheddar, Mozzarella, and Feta. Very traditional spinach pie. They use Feta. So I just chop the cheeses into cubes, and each pie will get 1 cube of each. And I think it's good enough for them to melting into the pie and stretchy. This is my cheddar. I do the same thing. Keep them. If you love more cheese, you go ahead and add more. I never have enough of cheese. After I'm done with all the cheeses, I will roll out the dough. I don't make the dough. This I use frozen pizza dough that someone gave me. So I thought I'd use up this. But you come back to see my other video. I make spinach very traditional way, and I make the dough. You come back and see how I make the dough. You can see this is the frozen I got out of the freezer and thawed, and it has been thawed, and I will stretch it out. I divide them and roll out. The rest I can put back in the Ziploc bag, because my seal pad is small, so I cannot roll the whole piece of dough to be very big. So I divide the dough and roll. So you can roll very thin or thick. It's up to your reference. My husband doesn't like dough so much, so I make it very thin. And I use this coffee cup to make the round, because first I thought I used the 3 inches cookie cutter, but it's very small, so I use this to have a little bigger pie. If you buy spinach pie from the Middle Eastern store, their pie is huge. So if you want that size, then you get bigger round, like you use the leaf of your jar. It will be bigger than this. So I make a traditional shape that is like a samosa shape. Make like a triangle. First you stick it into the middle, and then to one side first, and then the other side you use that flap to get back to connect. Very easy. I will put this in the freezer, and this is your assembly line. You can make them on and pinch them at the same time. And here we go. I finished making all my pies, and they go into the freezer, and tomorrow I will take it directly to the oven and bake them. You can bake them now, but I arrange for tomorrow. Before I bake them, I preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I brush on the oil and bake for 10 minutes. After that, I remove and brush the oil again and bake for 10 minutes more. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.